Hey crypto friends, what should a new crypto project start with? With a roadmap, investments, or a good name? Today I will tell you about a project that says everything should start with trust. We will take a detailed look at what la-tanda is, how it combines traditional fintech with blockchain technology specifically for Latin America, and how it digitizes one of the oldest and most reliable financial practices in the region, ROSCA. Let's start with the picture that many of you might already recognize if you have relatives or friends in Latin America. Imagine a group of 10, 15, or even 20 neighbors, colleagues, or family members who gather together every month. Each person puts the same amount of money into a common pot. Then every month one person receives the entire pot and can use it for whatever they need. Maybe to start a small business, repair their house, pay for education, or cover medical expenses. After everyone has had their turn, the cycle starts again. This system is called ROSCA, Rotating Savings in Credit Association, but in Latin America everyone simply calls it a tanda. It has existed for many generations. It is based on trust, community, and the simple idea that together people can achieve what banks often refuse to help them with. In many countries of Latin America, almost 45% of the population is still underbanked or completely unbanked. They do not have access to formal loans, they cannot easily and reliably save money, and traditional banks charge high fees or simply refuse. That is why people created their own system, the tanda. It has been working for decades, but it also has serious limitations. The biggest problem is trust. Everything is done on a word or on a piece of paper. If one person stops paying, the whole group suffers, and there is almost no way to legally enforce it. The second problem is scale. A traditional tanda cannot go beyond the local community because everyone has to know each other personally. You cannot bring together people from different countries or even from different cities into one circle. The third problem is transparency. There are no records that everyone could check in real time. And the fourth problem is flexibility. Payments are usually made in cash, meetings are in person, and if someone wants to join or leave, it becomes complicated. These limitations keep millions of people in small local circles, even though the need for better financial tools is growing every year. la-tanda takes on solving these problems. la-tanda is a Web3 platform that takes this time-tested system of tandas and fully transfers it to the blockchain. It digitizes the entire process while preserving the soul of the original community savings circle. Instead of verbal agreements and pieces of paper, every contribution, every draw, and every payout happens through Cosmos SDK modules, which are transparent, immutable, and can be verified by anyone. You no longer need to personally know all the members of the group. You can join a tanda with people from Mexico, Colombia, Honduras, Guatemala, or even from the United States. The system works across borders. Payments can be made in cryptocurrency or through fiat gateways, depending on what is convenient for the participants. And the best part is that the platform rewards you with the native token LTD simply for honest participation and timely contributions. At the core of la-tanda lies its own sovereign blockchain called la Tanda Chain. It is built on Cosmos SDK and common BFT consensus. This means the chain is independent. It has its own validators, its own governance, and it does not depend on any other network for security. The theoretical throughput is over 1000 transactions per second, which is more than enough for fast and uninterrupted operation. But the real magic lies not only in speed or technology. The real magic is the native modules they are creating specifically for community fintech. We are talking about the Xtanda and Xmercado modules, which will make creating, joining, and managing digital tandas as simple as using a mobile app. Let me tell you how this feels for an ordinary user. You open the la-tanda app or web platform. You create a new tanda or join an existing one. You set the contribution amount, the number of participants, the cycle duration, and the rules. Everything is recorded in a smart contract. Then each participant makes their periodic payment. This can be done automatically through a wallet or manually. When the time for the draw comes, the system conducts a live lottery draw using a transparent random number generator that everyone can verify on the chain. No one can run away with the money because the funds are locked until the rules are followed. And throughout the entire process, if you remain active and make your payments on time, you earn LTD tokens as a reward. This turns participation into something that actually pays you rather than just being an obligation. Now let's talk about the token itself, because this is where the economics become really interesting. The native token is called LTD latanda. The token is not just a speculative asset. It has real utility within the ecosystem. You use it to pay transaction fees inside the marketplace and tandas. You stake it to participate in governance and receive rewards. You spend it to get discounts on fees. And you earn it thanks to the built-in mining system simply for active use. The platform tracks your activity and points. Every time you participate in tandas, make a timely contribution, invite friends, or complete certain achievements, you earn points. These points put you into one of 5 mining tiers that determine how many LTD you can receive daily. If you are in the bronze tier with 0 to 49 points, you receive 1 LTD per day. Gold is 150 to 299 points, 5 LTD daily. Platinum is 300 to 499 points, 8 LTD per day. And the highest diamond tier with 500 points and above gives 12 LTD daily. Rewards allow increase if you maintain a long streak of continuous activity. This means that the more consistently you use the platform and support the Tanda community, the more you are rewarded. Here it is not about who buys the most tokens at the start. Here it is about who actually participates and builds the ecosystem over time. In addition to mining, there is also staking. Tanda Chain uses a delegated proof-of-stake model. You can delegate your LTD to validators through a wallet, for example, Capper. Validators produce blocks and receive rewards, and the people who delegate to them share these rewards. Choose a validator. Why we recommend our validator? The motto of the Validarios validator community is "He'll never walk alone," and we are always ready to help with any questions. We also donate 10% of our profits to charity every month. We publicly announce this on our Telegram channel. So by delegating to us, you automatically become a participant in a good cause. There is a 21-day unbanning period and slashing mechanism so that validators remain honest. Stakers also receive increased voting power in governance. 1 token, 1 vote, but if you stake for more than 180 days, you receive 1.5 times greater voting power. This encourages long-term commitment rather than short-term speculation. The token distribution is carefully planned to avoid massive dumps. 30% goes to the community and mining rewards with a 5-year vesting. 20% is for staking and validators. 12% each for the development fund and the team with cliffs and linear vesting. 5% for the seed round, another 5% for strategic sales, 5% for initial liquidity at token generation, and the rest is distributed between marketing, bug bounties, grants, and an insurance fund. At the time of token generation, only 5%, that is 10 million LTD, will be in circulation, and the rest will unlock gradually over the years. This creates a very healthy supply curve. Now let's talk about the roadmap, because the project is moving fast and the next big stages are already visible. Currently we are in the testnet phase, which is already launched and has incentives. People are already running nodes, validating and delegating to receive early rewards. The team has completed the first phase with Genesis and the first validator. The second phase is currently underway. It is planned to attract 16 or more validators, expand the incentivized testnet, and launched full on-chain governance. The biggest moment everyone is waiting for is the third phase. That is when the mainnet launched will take place in the first or second quarter of 2027. By that time, they plan to have 25 or more validators, complete security audits, token generation, IBC integration for interaction with other chains, and listings on decentralized exchanges. The seed round is still open now, which gives early supporters the opportunity to participate at the seed price even before the mainnet hype begins. After the mainnet, we move to the fourth phase with an even larger number of validators, the launch of the native Tanda and Mercado modules, listings on centralized exchanges, and expansion into new countries such as Guatemala and El Salvador. And further ahead, the plans include a fully permissionless network with hundreds of validators, a rich ecosystem of decentralized applications, and full interoperability through IBC. In my opinion, what makes latanda special is that it is not trying to reinvent finance from scratch. It takes what already works wonderfully in Latin American communities, the Tanda, and improves it with blockchain. Transparency, global scale, automatic enforcement of rules, and real economic incentives for participation. For millions of people who have used tandas for decades, this feels familiar and reliable. And for everyone in between, it is a bridge between traditional community finance and the decentralized future. So if you are following the market and wondering where the next wave of real adoption will come from, projects like latanda that solve everyday problems for hundreds of millions of people in emerging markets deserve your attention. I will leave links to the chain page, the white paper, the full token economics, and all official resources in the description below the video, so you can do your own research and make your own decision. Thank you for watching, see you in the next video, and remember, I am not calling anyone to do anything, and I am not giving financial advice. The only advice: don't let yourself be shaved.
Let's go! I run these notes like I run these streets, yeah. Checking the seat, never miss a beat, no downtime, uptime where I eat. Best in the game and they can't compete. I'm steady, heavy, nobody shakes me. Locking the block, who the hell gonna chase me? Proof in the numbers ain't messing with fate. I'll sign and verify, keep your fucking chain straight. Wake up, boost to the machine, I'm cold. Look around, every move, work my posted code. You flex in the club, I flex in the low. Tickets to my name, validators on hold. Serious metrics, the rest mode, man. No breaks up time, I'm the whole damn plan. Safety's a promise, the rest all talk. Boss in the system, you step then you walk. I run these nodes like I run these streets, yeah. Checking the sync, never miss a beat. No downtime, uptime where I eat. Best in the game and they can't compete. All the dollars in the zone, never retreat.